a 2-week-old pregnant mosquito and bring it to me. 2-week-old pregnant mosquito and bring it to me.
Yawa jama'a da bata unkula auntie brother and sister in case you don't know sunana Tuzin aboki comedian. I am here with me. I know going to introduce her and she will introduce yourself
now. Not say they you be person. My country people with my name na BB na carry come. I don't even know what they call am. Other na choosing generation. I'm not choosing aboki. Now they here with her. No mind I'm jolly. I saw body go dey pepper am every time.
They just say make you introduce yourself. You don't insult. What you concern?
I introduce and I insult you.
The topic what we get on for today now just a very simple topic. When me I don't sit there and study down for my house. I say if I not take this thing it affect my spirit. Why we say inside these two family we just have one family who the very important for the family. Is it the husband or the wife? I know say this alligator paper where they near me now will tell say woman the more important.
My country people. Na no say na woman be the cocoa.
How woman take them? No, Kisia, but don't go on. Just wait and give me the respect. They said respect is a repercussion. Well, hear me very well. Let me speak up for you. Respect is a repercussion. A man is very important more than the woman. Number one, we are the one that is giving you money for house rent.
You don't talk finish. Have you talk now?
I know. I tell you what money they do. Number one, we they provide house rent. Number two, we they pay school fees. Number three, we are paying NEPA bill. Number four, we are paying omonile. So tell me what is
you the? You don't talk finish.
I don't talk finish. What is the important?
I respect you. Now make me I keep quiet. Make they know cause woman no get respect for husband.
Take your own. Take your own.
You don't say now you they provide money. Me I disagree for that one. No. Agree say na you dey provide money o. Abeg no vex. Wetin be your pikin school name?
Like my own pikin why dey pay school.
Wetin be your pikin school name?
Na school na everything. I go dey ask me the pikin why dey pay school fees again. Dey ask me wetin be him name.
Wetin be the name of him teacher? Wetin be junior school teacher name?
I go dey ask me that kind of question. So make I dey go school.
Na you say man na him be the head of house. I no drag. Na you say man na him get anything when you talk na be fine. I no drag shoe. I come ask you say JJJ wetin be your pikin school name? You no answer me. Wetin be your pikin shoe size?
What kind of question you come dey ask me like this?
Now you say you be head of man na head of house. I no drag. JJJ answer me. Wetin be your pikin shoe size?
Okay, 2.6. 2.6.
Abeg wetin be your own shoe size? Which one be 2.6? No verse.
2.6. I dey ask for me say which one be the position of my 2.6 in the shoe na shi.
Yes, your pikin dey.
Wani irin tambaya ne wannan yanya tana tambaye ni. Which kind of question are you asking for me like this?
No get respect.
The last time I checked, my pikin is 7 years old.
Hey, Jesus. Abeg, maybe like my husband don't go. My pikin when me and you get na 15 years. Na junior be o. Na me be head of house. Na me na so na go dey drag. Say na be the head of house with the respect and about still na they do anything.
Wait first. Wait first. We say I don't change the age. When me and you do?
How many years me and you married now?
I calculate time. I never even know. But when me I know when I do junior. I know when I do junior. Okay, now you even open your mouth and they tell me say woman. Okay, if today now Aruba come now, who go wrong?
Now you go wrong first, so.
How you want make I take wrong?
Now you go wrong first.
Women are so vagabulous. In short, women they don't have knowledge and understanding. They are so in short. Never they even use now do rituals.
Don't do.
mun na fake mutane yan banza Allah ya fi ku Allah na giya miki
na see I say it dey yab me I dey respect
this is not yab this is respect
if me start my own you know me go say my mouth na razor blade
before
you know me
wallahi tell your mouth dey like razor blade
agree na razor but na only
wallahi wani ba ki kamar susu wallahi na giya miki
so me I ask you go say na me dey pay this one na me dey pay that one na me dey do this one now I ask you wetin be your pikin shoe size if your pikin age no
wait make I ask you baby make I ask you you know say moku just step between me and God you know say if I look you finish Allah you look like prayer point Allah no more that wallahi na giya miki
I look me I don't
let me tell you something women are blessed we are very handsome guys I am telling you that
women or men.
Wallahi, if you talk as if you are playing now, if you talk as if I am lying, Allah go any pastor church. Just say, Father, pray for me. Allah the pastor will say I reject you because you are not like prayer point. Allah na ga miki. Ko kyau ba ki da shi, ko rubuci ma ba ki da shi. Allah kina nan kamar wani sunsun wanda ba shi da baba. Interpretation you are in short. Women are I don't know. That is what you people I no get them for any value. Only thing that you people know about is ice cream, Mr. Beast and juice and when you talk watching women like where for that side.
Cashew.
Now para ubanka. Allah dan buro ba wanne ne kashu kuma Allah this way is having like kuma ina yin wani tafiya na ja mu kashu waje kwasa kashu kuma kwasa wace woman like
woman no get respect for husband I dey respect am now be like say the respect
how you dey tell women take see you get the
women dey see we dey think personal because na fit go out na say na one thing na one do na that thing na
you should how women dey take think through the attachment when they go
no be only attachment because if you stand now say we wan achieve that thing we go get am but now na one na go come na one thing na go carry cover but if woman come why be say if you give me 1,000 you go come back come eat different pot of food.
If I give you 1,000 as my Isaac is how
I don't shey na see am say woman get sense pass man I don answer like 5 questions you no get answer you go say na me be the husband na me be the man na me be the
wallahi talla anybody wey dey see dey shout na they go think say don make am for life wallahi talla
before I never make am
I know
because I dey manage you
but who you dey manage
I dey manage you
you are just like transportation you don't have where to go wallahi
I dey manage you
munafaka yarinya see let me tell you something okay let's just forget that yes women okay let me just sing for you one love song
I don't want to.
I know that I know that you want to look.
Your voice no sweet.
Wallahi tell if I sing out for you, that's the way. What I call honey song as Cardi B Cardi B. Para over Allah na mi to no waka Cardi B ko Allah na da so
your voice no sweet, no singer, make rain no fall.
Tell me the song where I go sing out for you. Shoot, I go sing out for you now.
When the woman love by Kelly, singer make her hear.
When a woman love by who? By Ellie Kelly?
Yes. I sing for you.
What sing up?
Oh, sing up first. Now you want to sing me.
When a woman love, hey. Wallahi, don't forget the other side. But let's leave it for when a woman love. Let leave it for when a woman love. Okay, you see this song that they sing a wash. It's taking note. Kaya, I like you. What's that? Why you Allah, baby, naughty. Me and you Allah. See, they dance like Christmas goat. Don't bother me. Allah, I they sing for you now. Just they dance. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do this like based on watching with the talk, say inside the family who will be the person with the more important. But by the special grace of God, based on my calculation, keep quiet, based on my calculation, on my confirmation and my confession, I came to understand that this matter I've been closing and we've stamped. Men is more important.
Now woman.
I said based
because I asked you only 5 questions. You asked me, I answer all your questions. But I asked you, you never even answer one. When to be your picking shoes, I say now 2.1. Where for the world where they do shoe 2.1?
Come first, make I ask you something. I will ask you only 2 questions. Answer. Number 1, this show now you get her.
It's concern me and you.
I ask you simple. Now you get her.
Now we get her.
Who you are? Who?
Me and you.
Your name did
My name.
Then say talk with choosing a work. Don't put
Bibi.
Who introduced you? Ladies and gentlemen, I said based on the authority that is being imposed onto me, this matter and the topic have been close, and men is more
Na
important
lie,
in the
we
family.
go
Thank you
fight
very
am.
much. Allah, Allah, na don say we don't
We go fight am.
Allah, I go give up for you.
Me and you, we go fight am together. You hear me so?
Why they close the studio?
Yes.
You
We
don't want me
go
for sure.
fight am.
You are breaking the rules. Leave me, I'm a man. See as you do like dry fish.
Like country people, no man na woman na him get the gidigba for house. Man go say I bring money, I bring which money you bring. Fine, we gree say dem dey bring one, but they don't know anything about their children. They don't know anything. Now I ask, I say how many rooms we get for our house? You don't know.
Okay, wait.
How many rooms we get?
Okay, but what? No, wait.
How
You.
many rooms there for the house where we dey?
Okay, you. How many rooms we get for our compound?
Company.
No, Kisha, bring it back. How many rooms is there for our compound? Allah, wallah, if you tell me how many rooms.
How many rooms? We get 4 flats. Wait, we get 4 flats for the compound. Each flat get 5 rooms.
So you don't follow room by room. I mean, you don't follow the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Wallah, we're still coming back. Meet us live and direct for the next episode. Check with choosing Aboki. Peace out. Yawa Jama'a, you're welcome to the program Talk with Choosing Aboki and Abibi for short. But before we go straight to the introduction of the topic for today, I would like to give my baby a chance to make you great my people for you.
My country people, now welcome to now Bonge program again, where we get better thing to discuss with on now today.
Because the topic where we carry come gadagam, and very simple topic where me as say it affects so many of our youth today. And the topic now we say, is it good for husband and wife, most especially family, more to leave our small children, make they use phone at early stage? For me, I am saying no. And me and so much believe that this is my sweetheart, I will say no too, because I trust her, because she is supporting me in this kind of situation. So baby, what did you have to say?
My dear, it good though. Gidigba, it good. It sweet me for belle say you even bring this topic. Yes, it good well. You know the problem with black people, they believe say when pikin use something for small age, you go spoil pikin. Look Oyibo people, you go see small pikin from 6 years, some of them from 4 years, 3 years, they don't dey teach them how to be. That one go come say, mommy, I want to become this, I want to become that. But our own, if you ask pikin of person of 30 years, you go see dey confused. Why? Because they no train them from small.
Why tell Kwasa Oyibo and Kwasa black man for this talk?
Nobody dey give us.
Sometimes if you are talking out of miscellaneous.
Honey, this is not.
No, wait. I am trying to tell you that phone.
Facts.
Let me tell you something. Phone is corrupting our children. Number one, you would no wonder at the bath, I see this boy. What I dey call him? I dey look this boy. What I dey call this? That monkey where you born for me, send a pikin. That boy anytime where the bath, you could try making the look. You could try making the look my national anthem. And because of what? Because if they check through phone, number one, they say phone corrupt children. Nobody go they do masturbation. Nobody go they do bad. I go they look some kind. They get this program. I go they call them porn. It is corrupting our children, and you go say our children now. Our girls go they put Indomie. You know see they can't call it where they put it. They put all this agata. No, that is why I'm telling you that.
Sweetheart. Sugar.
No call me sugar.
Okay, bitter. My country people, I beg, let your children use phone. Why? Because one, they feel learn how to read. if they give them assignment for school, most parents no get that for their children. Okay. No be say pikin use phone, me say no be all children wey use phone for tender age dey go all website dey talk all the way say dem na lie. Okay. There are better things wey pikin go fit still learn inside phone. Man no lie give una. Pikin fit learn how to be like maybe you wan learn how to bake cake, you wan learn one thing or the other, maybe your teacher give you something for school, or you wan learn know more things wey dey happen within your environment. Yes na, you go go through the internet.
Assistant advisor to Bill Gates. Thank you, assistant advisor to Bill Gates.
Yes na.
I see as you just the advice. That is why I'm telling you that see our Nigeria we lack money, we lack what they call it, we lack education system. Look, no wait, make I give you. You know so you go. You know, see, I am not saying that we are not good to use phone, but use phone in a positive way. Some of our children, they use phone sometimes, they use that they look phone. See Oyibo children, you will see they hardly look all this kind of because
now you think that way. Nah.
Wait, Oyibo children, if they browse, you look them. See, they are very creative. I am observing. They are very creative. And if what anything where Oyibo man they browse for phone, now what you want be for future? That is what I'm telling you. You see, person like Bill Gates, he start using phone maybe when he is small. You can't tell mama say, Daddy, I want to become a computer operator. Boom, look am after 30 years. Now be what happen computer. Nah, no lie. This boy where they see that boy where you born for me, that monkey, that boy now. I didn't ask my pikin say, Daddy, what I want. He said, Daddy, I want to become a banker. But Daddy, I keep money. Who carry him? You dey train for me, thief. Say they train for because we now they fall. Not in the next 2 years now. As I see am say because anytime what they say, go you know how these children play. They go they do come. Now they say they shout oh show the. Now they say they do the answers of the career what you go be. Phone is very insensitive.
If you pray for conductor work for my pikin, I pray for you in sevenfold for you and your generation to come. My pikin dey as I command my pikin for your generation.
Which generation they cause? All of us now the generation.
Now like parents, I beg, I dey advise every parents, every one of us. I beg, man, teach your children how to use. Not if you go sit down and teach the pikin say, now so this is the website you go. This is what you go learn inside. Wetin you want. No be say you go inside, you go learn this or learn. No, good side there. Now the way parents go use teach pikin. Now that wetin if papa, mama go sit down 24 hours, the thing wey dem go do now. Make them dey look me food on one thing or the other internet. Now wetin pikin go see for their papa, now wetin dem go follow do.
Oh,
me and you.
Thank you, advisor. Jama the matter, uncle, auntie, brother, and sister. Moku go back. Moku go drink some kind small water. We are coming back.
When they come, this one me I go fight with them. I no gree.
What up? It's your boy DJ Humility.
Hello, my name is Jimmy Black.
Hi, my name is Rose Tinola.
1-2-1-2. This is DJ Zemo live from New York City. You know.
You're watching
iBrandTV.
Check that down. Shout out to the wonderful job you guys are doing. Shout out to the presenters, to the camera crew, and everyone else. Big ups, yeah.
Stay tuned. Thank you.
My people, we don't come back again now by the special grace of God. Now the final stage where we'll come up to finalize this thing because I know they like to do some kind of things where people say no they understand. I you gonna tell me say it is good for you to allow children to okay, let me just ask her one simple question. Okay, make I ask you something. You say you good make people they use phone, Abi? Okay, now let me ask you, is it good make they read Bible through your phone?
So no, babe, if you notice, now even some pastors now they carry
that tablets. Is now you be say you try spoil people.
No,
I am telling you. I am telling you typical truth.
That is what is invoked.
Let me tell you something. That is very bad. For you using phone to read the Bible, in short 100% bad. You in short you are mocking God. God will give us the book now for waiting.
It's not everybody like to carry. Now when did they invoke?
You see, that is why I'm telling you that we are in a computer world that is corrupting our children. If you don't understand what I'm saying, is what?
My dear, don't think it that way because everybody now we did for computer generation now. Not like our time where our parents go you go carry slave for hand, go shop, go school, go the now you go feel even enter class without carrying book.
Okay, Bibi, what I try to tell you is a very simple thing. Take me to quarter, take me to anywhere. But what I'm trying to tell you is that phone is corrupting so many of our youth today. Because you, the thought say some pastor they use iPad, some pastor they use. Let me tell you shortly, the pastor that are using iPad to preach, that one now for their own pocket. But for me, they are committing a big sin. You teach people the word of God. That is why we created the Bible. So you want them no wait.
Now you
So,
know the create Bible.
so you want them to say if winch come to press you for night. So you want them to say now before you go come on say I command you in the name of Jesus to come on.
You need to hold the Bible. You make the word of God stay inside you.
No, you have no need for winch to compress us.
You
Like why say with you or winch we are covered. So
me, I don't even suspect say your grandma where they are not talk finish. I contribute.
No. Now I more just finalize the issue. You understand? So, ladies and gentlemen, before we close this, what should they try talk? You understand? To finalize this, should they talk say good mode they use phone? But me, I say no problem because you cannot tell me that if winch one compress in the night, you remove phone. Wait to you remove phone and say I cover you with the precious blood of Jesus. But me, I call the talk say no need for me. I will get phone because by the special grace of God, winch self no even come my house. Because if winch one come my house, my sweetheart is here. So if they see my sweetheart, they'll go run and change to another. So distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we see you for the next episode. And thank you very much. And my name is Susan Aboke, and my wonderful baby name is Bibi for short. So catch us on our next episode. Now, Wodi, say Anjima.
You're watching iBrandTV 247.
This
coronavirus.
What again, this woman? What is it again?
Where are you going to? It's not to go and find though. I want to make my hair. Not just my hair, you still give me money so that I'll make soup.
Hey, wait. Just take a look at yourself.
Anything you like, you tell me that you need me.
For the past 2 months now, they've not paid my salary.
Ha, Daddy being paid.
You have been eating my
God
food.
made you the head and not the toe. So you have to work. You have to be useful.
This same lockdown, you requested for an iPhone. In fact, bring the phone, let me go and sell it. I'm tired.
You are merely doing your job. Of what
tired.
use will you be if you can't provide me the necessary things I need in life?
Okay, pandemic is outside there. Everybody are managing. It's only you that you don't take Gary. You don't take Eba. You want to kill me?
I can never get to poverty level. Daddy Big Bear, you will give me money to make my hair. All these ones you are talking, up on Kegiki Nako. You will give me money to make my hair because I don't take nonsense from you.
I hope I'm not.
Your stinginess is too much. You will die. It's better you die.
Give me the iPhone. I still have the receipt here. I'll go and sell it.
Daddy Big Bear.
Hey.
You will give me money for.
And you know my weak point too. We'll see where I go and put the phone.
Let be your weak point. You will give me money for.
They remove this thing before we cause another trouble inside them.
You are shameless. You are shameless. Your mates are providing for their family. The last time I saw our neighbor, her husband ordered meat online. Your own, you'll be telling me to manage things 3 weeks.
Oh, you will go to market tomorrow.
If your ancestors are stingy, must you continue with your lineage?
Hey! This one.
You will give me the money, Daddy Big. If not, I will tear you. You will give me that money. What are you saying?
Hey.
You will give me the money before you go anywhere. Don't try me.
Okay.
You are not ready. No problem.
No problem.
No, wait. Okay. Hello? Is this NCDC? I'm calling, you say, you people told us, stay safe, stay home. And if we know symbols like signs, coughing,
why are you calling NCDC?
Sir. I'm being scared.
Give me that phone.
My husband has committed
Hey! This woman don't kill me finally. Which kind of woman is this? Why did you call NCDC?
It's better you go to NCDC so that I'm your next of kin. I'll be controlling your account.
Oh. So that is your plan, this one?
That will be the one you never
No,
see
don't worry. This is my thing. Withdraw as
is this one? This is your savings account, Abi?
Any what? Just I'm
are
tired
still
of you.
giving me savings account. Wait. Lagos State government. You said I should call you people. My husband has coronavirus. You had better give me you know the card I'm asking for. Give me that card.
If you finish it now, I will give you. I will give you.
I'm checking.
I will give you.
You said coffee, please.
I will not die like this. Hey!
So your stinginess that followed you from your generation brought you into this house. You never see anything. Me, I will not call SCDC.
What?
If I call SCDC or Lagos State government, I'll kill myself by myself. I want you to be going to.
I beg, give me my savings so. My savings card.
You die here if you try me.
My savings card.
I will call
my savings card, oh. My savings card, oh.
911. Domestic violence.
iBrandTV. Business first.
We're just a step into the weekend, and I'm glad to join you or have you join us this beautiful Thursday morning. Good morning. I hope you had a pleasant light rest, because I did. And welcome to iBrand Daybreak. My name is Margaret Opera, and today we have with us in the studio
Perpetual Fashion Repeater. Wonderful morning to you. How do you do today?
How do you do too, Perpetual?
Very well,
All right, thank you. You look amazing. Your gown, it's beautiful. Perpetual, you
my signature dance.
That you never know how to dance when you stand up. Okay.
Oh, please.
All right, Pep, yeah.
Okay, it's a beautiful Thursday morning. Glad to be here with you, and I guess you're having a wonderful time with us right here on iBrand Daybreak. Okay, so for today, you know what to expect. We'll start with the news update. And after that, we'll have the newspaper review. We have the topic of discussion, and then we have the social media buzz. All this lined up for your entertainment, your enjoyment, and just for you this beautiful morning on your favorite television. Okay, so very quickly, I'll be starting with the news update this morning. Maybe you start that for us.
Yeah, all right. I'll just start with the story here. Says the Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service has completely averted the looming danger of gas leakage at the Ikeja axis of the state. The incident, which was reported on Wednesday at 7:14 hours, occurred in front of Awolowo House, Awolowo Way, Inward Obakran Avenue in Ikeja. This led to the deployment of a Lausa fire crew to douse the gas fumes. On arrival at the scene, the crew discovered that a gas pipeline belonging to GasLink was accidentally punctured and started gushing out. In a bid to forestall any secondary incidents, the fumes emanating from the gas leakage was blanketed with a chemical foam compound. Just as the area was swiftly cordoned off the traffic, diverted while inhabitants were sensitized not to make naked fire. The situation has been brought under control as the gas pipeline has been depressurized.
And here we have the death toll in a 21-story building that collapsed on Monday on Gerard Road in the Ikoyi area of Lagos State has increased to 21. The building crumbled around 2 p.m. when workers were on the site. Yet to be established number of people were trapped on the rubble, including the managing director, Fourscore Heights Limited, Femi Oshibono, who owned the building. The state governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who described the incident as a national disaster on Wednesday, confirmed that 21 persons were brought out dead from the rubble. Some families searching for their loved ones on Wednesday lamented that they were denied access to the mainland hospital mortuary Aba, where the recovered bodies were taken to.
Moving on, the Pension Transition Arrangement Directorate, PTAD, has begun another round of biometric verification exercise for about 21,000 federal government pensioners who were not verified during the exercise held in 2019 in the southwest region of the country but were bona fide pensioners. While speaking with newsmen in Ibadan at the biometric verification of pensioners who retired from the Federal Civil Service, the Executive Secretary of PTAD, Dr. Chioma Ejikeme, stated that the exercise was basically for federal government pensioners who were left out for one reason or the other in the 2019 exercise held in the southwest.
Governor Phil Murphy has become the first Democratic governor in more than 4 decades to win, narrowly surviving a closer than expected race that dragged well past election day. Murphy's victory over Republican nominee Jack Albert Slim defied the state's trend of voting in the party out of the White House in its off-year gubernatorial contests. Virginia, the only other with odd-year gubernatorial elections, held to that historical pattern on Tuesday, electing Republican Glenn Youngkin in a resounding blow to Democrats who had made recent gains in the state. But like Virginia, the results in New Jersey and other states that President Joe Biden carried by double digits in 2020 are raising alarms for Democrats who will be fighting to hold on to the suburbs in next year's midterm elections.
All right, now that's it on our news update at this hour. We'll take a short break now. When we come back, we'll review some top stories on the national dailies this morning. Stay with us.
Most people don't understand the magic of a perfect skin, the allure of a well-pampered skin. We bounce from skincare products to skincare products, from spa to spa. Looking for that ideal solution. I found the solution. And it's Blemiville Skincare and Spa. My name is Neil, and I'm proud to be a part of the Blemiville family.
Mama.
Thanks for staying with us. We're moving right now to the newspaper review, and I will start with this story on Daily Sun. This reads, Red Alert in Abuja. Soldiers mount roadblocks, conduct stop and search over feared planned attack. Business activities grounded as troops look for kidnapped lecturers. Again, gunmen attack Uni Abuja. Another story here says, Anambra, US threatens visa ban on election violence sponsors. And we have riders here that read, INEC vows to prosecute offenders, vote bias, abolishes incident forms. And we also have IG orders withdrawal of security details around politically exposed persons. Still on the Daily Sun this morning, Lagos building collapse, more heads to roll, and that's that's coming from the governor of Lagos State, Sanwo-Olu. We have a rider here that says, gives panel 30 days to submit report as death toll hits 29. Another rider, tension in Ikeja over gas leakage. Some other stories still here. We have Northern Elders reject special trial for Kanu, and we have a rider vow to cooperate with others to produce competent leader in 2023. And then gunmen kill 2 policemen in Rivers, and we have absence of EFCC counsel stalls Desanis trial. That's all on the Daily Sun this morning.
And now we'll move to the Nation. The screaming headline here says, collapsed Lagos building, government to punish offenders, with the writer saying Sanwo-Olu names promises tough action. Probe panel setup, death toll now 24. Further down to the bottom stream says NURTW louds Oyetola's performance, governor gets endorsement, and that's on page 7. Gunmen abduct minors in Kwara. Buni others weighed in Oyo APC crisis. Now we'll move to the earpiece of the paper says not elders on 2023 votes competent, honest leaders. World Bank government asked government to curb inflation. That's on the business scene. Improve exchange rate. Gas leakage scare in Lagos. JAMB remits 3.51 billion naira as operating surplus. 162 back from Libya. Umuf again says sugar processing attracts 250 billion naira investments. And finally, on the Nation says credit government needs 7 trillion naira to fix 854 roads. And the writer saying Lagos to Ibadan East-West road for completion next year. You could get more stories on the page 28 of the Nation.
Moving now to the Punch newspaper this morning, this story is about the Ikoyi building, and it reads, death toll rises as Lagos probes collapse, owner, pastor missing. Building project sponsors were about unknown, Sanwo-Olu named survivors. 15-story building plan approved, not 21, stated by Deputy Governor, and then document shows. All right, moving away from that story, so on the Punch newspaper, NBA Petitions Commission panel over Malami magistrates rose in Odili's home raid. Council battle over final forfeiture of $899,600 found in Abuja apartment. Another one, this is on page 22 of the Punch newspaper, and it reads, Army roadblocks return. Terrorists, kidnappers lay siege to Federal Capital Territory FCT. Anambra decides 2021, heavy security deployment not to intimidate voters, and that's coming from Inspector General of the Police. US threatens visa ban, others on poll violence sponsors. And still on the Punch newspaper for today, Abuja invaders demand 300 million naira for abducted professors' family members. Ekiti woman jailed 10 years for assaulting pregnant neighbor, forcing labor. Subsidy payment cost 864.07 billion naira in 9 months, and that's according to NNPC report. And finally here, we have Abiodun gifts OAU record-setting medical graduate house 5 million naira and scholarship.
Wow, I like that story, the last story there. Oh, I will just move to The Guardian, which is, of course, the last paper for the review this morning. It says, of course, that's a picture of the collapsed Ikoyi building. Sadly, it made most of the headlines today. That's picture, it graced some of the headlines. And the top part says editorial saying federalism is the answer after all. And that's the 54th episode of this editorial. And moving further down, says government to blame for outrageous freight charges by foreign firms. With the writer saying high freight cost jacks up petrol price, not subsidy, WASA insists. Over 45 billion US dollar cargo costs lost to foreign firms in 5 years. No Nigerian-owned cargo ships berthing on our waters, says Brown. Sadly, NISA moves to set up $500 million maritime fund by 2022 to acquire assets for operation. Show up trade balance with export expansion grants at DEFACO urges. And moving further down, again, gunmen invade Abuja despite increased security patrol in the Federal Capital Territory. Africa loses 8.8 trillion naira yearly to 94% importation on pharmaceutical and medicinal needs. Page 4 has the story. ICPC DSS arrest 48 lecturers over security officers' orders over exam leakage. That's on page 5. And finally, UPU to prune Goba aspirants in Delta Central to 2. That's on page 9 of the Guardian paper. Perpetual, like I said before, the the headline that greets most of the papers, and for weeks, rather for days now, rather, because months just started, is the collapse in Ikoyi building. Now the death toll has been rising, and the fact that there are no specific figures we are hearing today is this figure, and the next day is this figure, and of course the governor of Lagos State has promised that more heads would roll and to punish more offenders. And about you were saying something before the show about the integrity test. No, it was you.
Oh, yes.
But the thing I asked you, if you remember, why did they have to wait for the building to collapse before deciding to conduct integrity
Okay, so
test?
talking about the integrity test, we saw a report on one of the papers, I guess, that said that moving forward for buildings that are up to 5 stories, that integrity test will be carried out on them. And, you know, for me, I remember this conversation has been on, really, talking about the integrity test and all of these things. I really, sometimes I wonder, I shudder at some of the decisions we make as humans. You want to make more money, then ensure that you put in the right thing. You sow, if you want to reap, you know, bountifully, then you sow bountifully.
Correct.
So you don't get approval for 15-story building and then you tell yourself you want to make that 21. Why exactly are you doing that? Aren't you learned? Don't you understand the implication of this? Now, even if the owner of the building is greedy, what about the people who are in charge of ensuring that approvals are followed? You know, there was this conversation when it started. I was just wondering, if I was the one who got an approval for a 2-story building and I decide to erect a 3-story building, I can assure you that in a week that building is going to be marked, and if care is not taken, a bulldozer is probably going to be parked in front of my property.
Said that on the show.
Do you understand? So the question is, why is it that we have people who can get away with certain things? For crying out loud, we shouldn't have gotten to this point if the right thing was done. It's like crying, I wouldn't just call it crying over spilled milk, but it's like you see what you're supposed to do, you don't do it. Now, if this building didn't collapse, we're not going to be having this conversation.
It's just my point now, because now you're talking about integrity tests for, and before a building like that will be erected, I'm sure there's some tests that should be carried out, the soil test, integrity, of course. But now the question is, the governor had already ordered that this building be to stop work on this building, and after a while they started again. So who gave the counter order given by the governor, who is supposed to be the head of that state? Well, just like you said, sometimes people wait for the medicine after that. You wait for the harm to be done before you start administering treatment, which really should have been avoided rather than treating.
You know, I like the fact that heads are going to roll. Beg your pardon. That means that if there are people who are supposed to be sacked, they're going to be sacked. If there are people who are supposed to be, you know, whatever it is that's supposed to be done, you know, I also heard that someone has been suspended. But if you ask me, I'll say, what suspension? We're talking about lives. We're talking about people's investments. You're talking, what's a suspension? That's nothing compared to what we're having here. But I'm just glad that heads are going to roll, and this is supposed to serve as deterrent to other people, to know that we cannot continue like this. If there is a building, if there is a plan, that plan should be followed through, and that is it.
All right, yeah, correct. Would have loved to touch one of the stories on the red alert in Abuja, but then, well, I'll just briefly say that in Abuja residents, please be very safe, and you know, those things on social media, Nigerians are saying that if the Federal Capital Territory, which is supposed to be the seat of power of the nation, is not safe, then what happens to the layman, the normal person walking on the streets on other states? So now you see gunmen invading Uni Abuja in Gwangala and taking some lecturers and demanding 300 million. Such audacity, perpetual in a country like Nigeria. Oh well, I'm sure you have something to say.
It's my
briefly.
It's just my hope that we do something about insecurity in Nigeria. I think we've had this conversation before about paying lip service and all of that. I think we really need to do something. Our president needs to ensure that the security chiefs are doing the needful. We need to see results. We need to see results.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm still very optimistic about all of this. I'm still very optimistic that Nigeria would rise again, and we would go to the promised land. I'm sure Perpetual shares in that optimism with me. Yeah, I'm sure you do. You should, right? All right, then we'll take a short break now. When we come back, we have a very interesting topic we would not like you to miss. You can't even afford to miss this topic. You know, Pep is already dancing on her seat right now. I'm sure you want to listen and know what the topic's about. We'll be right back.
Swift Dry Cleaners Limited, professional dry cleaners. Best in dry cleaning and laundry services that meets the needs of our consumers. Yeah, Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Yeah, for clean wash and quick delivery. Yeah, Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. For clean wash and quick delivery. Ooh.
Swift Dry Cleaners. Clean wash, quick delivery.
True unripe plantain flour is 100% natural flour gotten from the processing of unripe plantain. It contains no addictive and has a net content of 500 grams. True unripe plantain flour contains vitamin A, B6 and C. It is gluten-free and rich in calcium. Consuming true unripe plantain flour helps to build and strengthen stronger bones and can be a great meal for diabetic patients. It decreases your chances of constipation as it has a high fiber content and provides you with a low-fat diet. Here are some steps to prepare your true unripe plantain flour. Firstly, mix true unripe plantain flour with hot water in a pot and gradually add water till you achieve desired thickness. Place over medium heat and turn very well for 4 to 5 minutes to get the right texture. Mold into a ball and place in a bowl and allow to cool. Serve with your choice of soup. True unripe plantain flour can be eaten with any variety of soup, be it your ofe oha, ofe onugbu, begiri, ewedu, or your miyan kuka. To get your true unripe plantain flour, contact us at 12 Olowera Isheri Road by First Welder bus stop off Omole Phase 2, Olowera, Lagos, Nigeria, or call 070-6663-8213 or 081-6397-4447. Distributors are needed nationwide.
Oh boy, winning you was so easy.
I just couldn't stand those your powerful shots. That's what happened.
Really? Let's go to my place for dinner.
This fufu is so nice.
It's true unripe plantain flour.
True unripe plantain flour is delicious.
Yes, true unripe plantain flour is what I serve my husband for swallows. It's easy to prepare, fortified with vitamin A, low in sugar and cholesterol, rich in fiber that helps the heart, builds and strengthens the bone, and his energy level is boosted.
Through unripe plantain flour, no additives, 100% natural, a product of Pali Agro Products Nigeria. Through unripe plantain flour, available in all leading stores nationwide.
Most people don't understand the magic of a perfect skin, the allure of a well-pampered skin. We bounce from skincare products to skincare products, from spa to spa. Looking for that ideal solution. I found the solution. And it's Blemiville Skincare and Spa. My name is Neil, and I'm proud to be a part of the Blemiville family.
Mama, you're coming to Lagos. Banga. Baby, Mama just called me now. She's coming to see you. She asked me to tell you to make banga soup for her. And she's close to the house. Oh.
How do you expect me to prepare banga in just few minutes? I have a solution for you. Really? Mm-hmm.
If you no sabi cook the banga, you no go enter my family.
Pali banga is used in making other exotic dishes such as banga jollof rice, banga efo riro, banga asaro or yam porridge, banga egusi, and many more. Pali banga is easy to open, no preservatives, no cholesterol, and no coloring. Approved by NAFDAC. Manufactured by Pali Agro Products Limited. Available in all leading stores and supermarkets nationwide.
Pali banga, natural palm fruit extracts for tasty African cuisine.
Welcome back to the segment we've all been waiting for. Oftentimes, people assume cheating means an end to a relationship, but that's not always the case. In today's world, continuing a relationship with someone who participated in cheating can be quite controversial. Infidelity steals the foundation on which at least one person in the relationship found their solid, safe place to be. It calls everything into question. Who we believe we are, what we believe we had, our capacity to love, to trust, and our faith in our judgment. We have in the studio a media practitioner, Charles Idaho, and I will be having this conversation with him. Good morning.
Thank you for having me.
Good morning, Charles.
Yeah, thank you.
Good to have you on board.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You know, it's a bit weird. I wouldn't say it's a bit weird, but you know, I always know him as politics, you know, analyst, seasoned analyst, but now you're talking about love. I think that shows that you are multifaceted. Yeah.
But the question is, I'm also in love.
Oh.
So you can't take it.
I love
that.
Correct.
I'm also in love.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
so
yes.
cheating in a relationship, be it marriage or okay, I think do you think we should just focus on marriage?
Well,
both.
It could both. I'm not married yet. You are married.
So you don't want to short her out.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's true.
Relationship, marriage is a relationship.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's right.
So cheating in relationships, what's your view? What's your take on it?
Well, I think it's a break. It's a downer, if you will, because when you are committed to someone in a relation, a partner, you're expected to be of bad behavior, best conduct, and all that, because somebody who has given his word to say, I am committed to this relationship. You have built a